We all get frustrated with our bartenders, but we shouldn't be saying any of this stuff to our bartenders because they're there to do a job. They're not there to be tormented by us because we are frustrated with them. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and today in this video I'm going to do
my top 10 things you should never say to your bartender.
So these are things you should never say to a bartender because these are really rude and offensive, and it makes the bartender not want to serve you, or the manager or something to kick you out if you're rude to that bartender. So please keep in mind, if you're frustrated with your bartender, just be patient because they'll get to you as soon as they can. You should never be rude to a bartender. And what inspired me to do this video was Jess Loves Life story. A YouTuber named Jess Loves Life, her story about her bartender stories. And if you want to see her video, I'll link it down below. If you didn't see, you should definitely check out that video. It's a really interesting video, and she talks about stories of how she had a couple interesting customers while bartending at a hotel, and her video inspired me to make a video like this. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So number one on my list would have to be you should never say that a bartender is stupid or an idiot. So you never want to say that because that's really, really rude. I mean, I understand some things they may take a while to do, but it doesn't make them stupid. They just are having trouble because either the machine's not working right or they're new to the job. So you just got to be patient. I mean, things just take a while. So you never want to call a bartender an idiot if they're making a mistake while running your card, or if they gave you the wrong drink. They're probably still new and it's their first day, so you never want to call them that because that is kind of rude and hurtful. Well, and it makes them not want to serve you. Number two on my list would have to be, can you please hurry up? So you never want to say it like this.
Can you please hurry up? I have somewhere I have to be right now.
So you never want to say it like that because I understand bartenders may take a while to mix the drinks because they have to mix them right just so the drinks taste well, and they have to mix them right with the right ingredients and stuff. I understand it may take a while, but you never should rush a bartender because that's super duper rude. It's disrespectful, and they have to follow a certain way to do it in order to get it to work, and the way they're doing it may take a while, and they have to do it just to make sure your drink is right. So you should never be rushing a bartender because it's super rude, and you should think about what time, if you have to be somewhere, you shouldn't be ordering a drink at a bar in case the bar is busy. Number three on my list would have to be, can I get a free drink? The only thing that bars offer for free pretty much is water. Water is pretty much free anywhere, but you never want to ask for a free drink, like a free alcohol drink. You never want to ask for a free juice at the bar. You never want to ask for a free soda at a bar. You just never should ask for any other free drink than water, because that's not fair to everybody who has to pay, and they are not allowed to give out free drinks. So if you're trying to get a free drink, you can definitely get kicked out of a bar that way or banned from a bar because you don't want to freeload off people. That's just not a good thing. Number four on my list would have to be why are you charging me for my drink? So you never want to ask a bartender why they're charging you for a drink because anything at the drink, any type of drink you order at a bar, you still have to pay for because it's just a polite thing, because you got to pay for every drink you go to at a bar. You can't always expect a free drink at a bar. You still have to pay for it because the bar makes money when people pay for drinks. So you never ever want to ask for a free drink at a bar. It's not fair. Number 5 on my list would have to be, why are you charging me for my drink if I didn't like it? So you never want to ask why the bartender is charging you for your drink if you didn't like it, because if you tried the drink and you didn't like it, you still have to pay for it. You can't just get a free drink just because you didn't like it. I mean, it's good to try new things at a bar, and if you don't like the drink they make, that's totally fine, but you can't try to get a free drink just because you don't like the drink. Because that's not fair to everybody else who has to pay. Number 5 on my list would have to be anything racial. So you never want to say anything that's racist to a bartender, because that's just really rude. And it's every different bartender comes from a different culture. So you have to be respectful of the bartender's culture. If they have a different skin color than you, it's not okay to be racist towards the bartender. So you don't want to say any rude or racial things to a bartender if they're different than you, because you could hurt their feelings and it's just disrespectful. Number 6 on my list would have to be, you shouldn't be a bartender. This is really, really mean, because just in case the bartender's new to their job and they're still in the learning process of how to be a bartender, you shouldn't be telling them, and if they don't make your drink right, you shouldn't be telling them they shouldn't be a bartender. That's just mean, because you're going to make them lose their passion for wanting to be a bartender and how hard they worked to be a bartender. So you should be mindful. If they make your drink wrong, just say, oh, excuse me, you made my drink wrong. Don't say you shouldn't be a bartender, because that's just rude. Number 7 on my list would have to be, can I pay for the drink after you make it? Some bartenders have you pay before they get the drink. It's just so they can make sure you actually pay. Don't expect to pay for the drink after. That's not the way it works at a lot of bars, or a lot of the bar, this is how the bar and that I worked at work, we would have people pay for their drinks before we made them, because we knew if we paid for them after, people would probably forget to pay for them. And so you should always pay for your drink before you get it, because so then they can get the money and make sure you actually pay for the drink, because they don't want you to leave the bar with the drink unless it's in a to-go cup, because you need to pay for it first, because they want to make sure you're not going to walk out and steal it. So you should always pay for your drink first at a bar. Number 8 on my list would have to be, call the bartender a skunk or a jerk, unless they're really being that way. So if a bartender is trying to tell you the rules and make you follow the rules, it's not them being a jerk or a skunk. They're just trying to do their job and make sure people don't do anything bad in the bar, or people don't disrespect other people in the bar. So if they're not doing anything to you, you shouldn't call them a skunk or a jerk. Skunk is another word I like to replace for a cuss word. So I'm just clarifying that so people don't think it's an actual skunk. So you should never just say that stuff to a bartender unless they're being rude. But if they're trying to do their job, you need to be respectful. Number 9 on my list would have to be, can I pay you $5 or $1 for my drink? That's not how it works at the bar. I mean, you can tip the bartender $5 or more, but you never ask to pay for $5 or $5 or $1 at the bar, because bar drinks cost a certain amount of money. Bar drinks can be expensive. Some bar drinks can be cheap, but you gotta pay for the bar drinks, because you can't just expect getting a drink for a low price all the time. You still have to pay a certain amount, and alcohol drinks can be quite pricey depending on which bar you go to. So you should always make sure you have enough money for your drink at the bar. And tip your bartender as well really well if they did a good job. Excuse me. Number 10 on my list would have to be get that receipt out of my face. So you never want to say it like
get that receipt out of my face.
So you never want to say it that way at all because they're trying to give you the receipt to show you how much the drink you bought is. You should never say that straight to their face, is get that out of my face, because that's just really rude and it's never okay. I mean, even if you ask for a receipt or if you're drunk and you forgot you asked for that receipt, you should always take the receipt from them nicely. You should never tell them to get that receipt out of your face. It's not okay. Hey, if you ask for the receipt, it's just it just shows you're trying to start trouble. So those are the top 10 things you should never say to your bartender. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.